Wi-Fi mini camera, 1080, night vision, battery, 5 hours live streaming. It's compared with the iOS device and Android. Alright, so what we get with the camera? Charging cable, perfect to charge with any device, laptop, phone charger, to transfer your pictures. And this, it has a 3M sticker. You can even put this in your dashboard of your car. It's magnetic, and we can hold the camera right there. We can hold the camera this way, and you can put this in your dashboard. And let's put this the right way. And now you can use this for your car. You can stick this anywhere. This is magnetic. But the next thing too, they have all these add-ons, and it has a 3M sticker, so you can put this anywhere. All right, and then now you can stick this because the camera is magnetic, so we can stick this anywhere we want it. Hook up this on a wall, hide it somewhere, or you can use the 3M sticker and you can leave it up permanent if you want, or put something else here so you have the 3M sticker. So you got all these things. Now the manual is pretty simple to use. The first thing you need to do is download the application. Now what are you going to do? You're going to scan the QR code, download it, and install it and run your phone, either Android device or iOS. After you install, it will require an update, so make sure you update so that way you're running the latest version. All right, so we look the camera right in the front. We can see the night vision, the length, right the side, power, reset switch right there, power on, the indicator light, and the micro SD card. So how the whole thing works. So when you get this for the first time, what you got to do, and I'm going to get this a little closer so we can see this better. You're going to press here for about 3 seconds. You hold it until you see the blue light coming up. You see right there the blue light? We need to pay attention to this. Okay, so we got the blue light. So I'm going to reset the camera. The way to reset the camera takes about maybe 5 seconds. We're going to press right over here. But I want you to pay attention. I'm going to hold there. We need to wait until you see flash real fast. So let's go back over there. All right. And it's flashing. So I'm going to press right now. And you feel like click. Let me press right now. Right there. We're going to hold. I'm going to hold it. Let's pay attention. You see that there? So that's the camera resetting. We wait a little more, and then it will start blinking. Now the camera is ready. You do that for the first time, or if something went wrong with the camera, you reset. We can reset the camera. So that's going to blink every second. All right, perfect. Now we are ready to pair the camera since we already reset it. But you have to make sure your router is running at 2.4 gigahertz, and make sure you know your password of 2.4 gigahertz. So we're going to do now, and no VPN. So if you have any software running VPN, you need to turn it off. I'm going to check. And I know I have a VPN, and we can see over here I have it connected to the Google VPN. So I'm going to click right over here. That's the way my phone works. So I'm going to go right in settings, click there, and I'm going to turn off VPN. Like I said, if you're running IPVanish, you need to turn it off. So in my case, I'm going to click here and disconnect. So if you're running a VPN, make sure you turn it off, either on your devices or in Android. So I turn it off. Perfect. My next thing is make sure I'm running a 2.4 network. All right. So I'm going to go right in my network. I turn off data. I'm going to click right over here, and I'm going to go into network. And I need to switch to 2.4 gigahertz. So we can see it right over here. That's my 2.4 gigahertz. So you need to connect, or if you got the dual band, but you got to make sure you are connected to 2. I'm connected to 2.4. Close that. Start the application. Now, if you follow these steps, you always will get connected. And you need to do this once, and it's done. So let's look there. Make sure this is blinking. Yes, it's still blinking right there. See, we see that blinking. I'm going to click right there. I'm going to choose intelligent camera, scanning the code. I'm going to click next. Now, very important, at this point, you need to switch. Make sure here it shows you 2.4 gigahertz. All right, will be your network with 2.4 gigahertz. Now, in the bottom, you're going to put the password of your own network of the 2.4 gigahertz. So we did that already. I'm at 2.4 and I'm already put the password. Why? Because I already changed around the phone. Next, we need to scan the code. Now, here this is a voice message. There is no voice message or any beep. You need to pay attention to this slide. You see this slide is blinking every second? Okay, how do you know when this thing is paired? When it blinks real fast. All right, there is no beep or anything. I know the application show you there that you're going to hear a beep or flash. So we're going to hear flash. It's not a beep. So we're going to put about, I think it's about maybe 10 inches. So let's see, we can see the lights. We wait. Now, not ready yet. Maybe we need to point it. Need to have some patience until we figure out that one out. Not ready yet. Okay, we see that there. So required to be pretty fast. So you see right there, it's blinking fast. So what I did, maybe see, maybe 10 inches. We see that now. Perfect. At that point, I'm going to leave the camera right there. All right. I'm going to go right over here and let's keep attention to the light there. Click next. And we wait. And that should change in a second. You will see that. You see right there? You see how fast it goes there? Pay attention. It's already paired. That's it. Done. Now the secret is you need to look the light and then keep the distance. You get close, don't work, keep it about maybe 10, 15, 10, 11 inches, something like this way. So pay attention and to the light. When you see that blinking fast, it's done. At this point, it's already done. Now where am I going to set this? Living room. Living room. Start. All right. Think we're done. Yeah, you can see me right there. That's the time now. Now from here we can share. We can go right into the configuration. So let's go to the configuration for a second. We click right there, and from here we can change location. We can change the time, east, west. How many goes? Switch the device. Yes, it is on, off, right? Microphone. Yes, we want the microphone. Indicate the light, the little light over there. You can even see, you can turn that off if you want. Night vision is automatically. Now we can rotate 180 degrees. Detail of device. You can share this private. Motion detector is on. Now detect area, that's pretty cool because you can decide what area of the picture or what at the corner. If somebody comes this way, I want this to start recording. We can select the whole thing. Right now it's not selected. So we see the storage. Actually, it's a 30 gigabyte car, right? We can here decide not record an event or record all the time, but we're going to choose for now record all the time. We can format the memory card. That from here we can play the video from the cloud. Now we're going to choose memory card, right? We can change the network. We don't need to do that because it's perfect. It's 2.4 gigahertz. We don't need to change anything. We're going to play right from the memory card storage, and it's done. That's the only configuration you need to do. We exit right over there. We click right on the screen, and you guys should be able to see me now real time. You see that? A good resolution, right? From here, we can change a standard or high quality 1080. Now, the microphone, there is no speaker right there, so it will not work. Now, this is for this. This is on right now. Watch this. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. See, we hear that. I get feedback a little bit. That's why. I'm going to turn it. You can turn that off if you want. It's still recording the camera all the time right now. Now at that point, we can rotate the picture, go full the screen. We can take a picture. So we take a picture right now and save it right over there. We can record. So we click here more. We can record right in the phone or record in the cloud if you activate the cloud. That's simple. We can turn it off if you want, right? And me is when you create the account. Now you can see the camera is pretty simple to configure and set up. You gotta pay attention only to the light when it's blinking. Know how to reset it. Make sure you run a 2.4 gigahertz network. And now, is it Dario, but I want my phone back? Sure. Now you can switch your phone back to 5 gigahertz. Why? Because now this camera is already connected to your router, to your modem. It's connected there now. So you can turn your phone off if you want. You can do whatever you want, run your phone, turn your data. That's okay, because this is already configured and always connect 24 hours a day as long as it has power. Connect to your router. If you want 24 hours a day to work, then you can always apply power right over here and connect it to a power supply, let's say to a phone charger, and now the camera will work 24 hours. Now the camera with the one full battery, it will last up to 5 hours. The cool thing is you can bring this anywhere, right? Turn it on, it will start record. Sometimes the question is, can I just record this without having a network? Because if you bring this somewhere else, right? Or if you want to use a hanging camera, right? How are you going to connect to this? Okay, no worry. What you do, you set the camera to record all the time. You can turn it off, right? Now you bring it to the location you want to record. You turn it on, and now the camera, it will keep recording right in the memory card for the next 5 hours until run out of battery. Then you come back home, take the memory out, and just review it right on your computer. That's the only thing you need to do. Now to get live stream, right, you need to make sure the camera is always connected right onto the router. But the camera by itself, when you configure, you need to configure for the first time. When you configure the camera for the first time, you can take it right in your car if you want. You can take it anywhere. As long as there is power, as long as there is a memory there, right, it will always keep recording. But when you bring it back home, it gets connected automatically to your network again, and now you get the message right on your phone, and you can record. You can record if you want. You can take a picture right there. That's why I do recommend install a memory there, because this way, if your phone is off, this will always record, and you can always come back and review your video.